wieder gesucht. Müller mit einem Sensationstor! Im 2:1, Tor des Monats, Tor des Jahres. Müller! Wie geht der denn an? Thomas Müller mit der Brust. Müller! Der WM-Torschützenkönig mit dem Season-Opener. Thomas Müller aus der Drehung und 1:0. Ein Traumtor von Thomas Müller. Müller macht das. Müller!
Well, welcome everybody, and welcome to the media, to our dignitaries, our esteemed guests. We've got Mayor Ken Sim in-house with us, Honorable Ann Kang, Minister of Tourism, Arts, Culture, and Sport, Musqueam Chief Wayne Sparrow, and Chairperson-elect for the Squamish Nation, Wilson Williams, all in our front row here, so thank you very much to them. And to all of you for taking time out of your day to commemorate, welcome in, start a brand new era here for Whitecaps soccer. And of course, our loyal fans and supporters that are here as well to this Thomas Müller Media Conference presented by TELUS. Where are our supporters at? I don't know if we'll work your way up to, I'll do my best, in-stadium announcement of Thomas. We'll do the echo with Müller. We'll do that later. I feel that you're building your energy here today. We'll get to that point. It's an historic day for Vancouver Whitecaps FC and for all sports fans in this city. I'm Blake Price, for those that don't know me. I'm an announcer on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. And my job just got a lot more exciting when I'm here inside BC Place Stadium. There is a real buzz and energy in this city with this announcement, and it is really going to be interesting to see what these next 2 months brings here for Whitecaps FC. To kick off the celebration, it's my honor to introduce and welcome to the stage the aforementioned Wilson Williams. He's the chairperson-elect for the Squamish Nation, one of Vancouver's 3 host nations, born and raised on Squamish homelands, a passionate leader dedicated to protecting his people's lands and waters, building community through sport, culture, and inspiring the next generation. Let's give a warm Whitecaps welcome to Wilson Williams.
Hatsqual Tanoyap, Yuan Hothan Squalowin, Chinkun Mintomiap, Swechten Queen Kushamin, Skulp Mishochameoch, Uquapsam Ochameoch, Hamotston Ochameoch, Come Alai Ochameoch. Here's my smile. I come here with good feelings and an open heart and mind. I shared who I am and where I come from ever so proudly on this beautiful yet historic day in a beautiful place we call Vancouver. As our old people call it, Come Alai. It's always been a gathering place, and it still is today. I would like to acknowledge dear Chief Wayne Sparrow, Chief Justin George, who couldn't be here. It's an honor to speak and welcome all of you to the shared traditional territories of our peoples and our families and our lineages. And I say this because we wouldn't be here without the strong history. It all comes back to open arms, open heart, open mind, to welcoming. I'm going to quit saying this in the future because I'm biased, because we're living in the most beautiful, vibrant city in the world. And we're gathering for such a historic day, welcoming the most, one of the most, I'm going to say the most, recognizable name in football. to our grounds, to our lands, to our stadiums, to our living rooms. It is a change in the guards for the Whitecaps of raising the level of pride in the most beautiful city in the world. And we're here to witness it. We're here to carry and be the host with such pride as we've always done. It is just now elevated. On behalf of our people, our old people, our ancestors, not only welcome Thomas Müller to the best city in the world, I want to acknowledge all the delegates in the room, the season ticket holders, our mayor, our government people, our leadership. I want to acknowledge all of you for making Vancouver what it is today. As I mentioned, we wouldn't be here without that meaningful history. We now carry a baton. Not only are we preparing to host the world, we are recognized internationally as the most beautiful city in the world. I'm not just biased anymore before I get emotional. But we are ready as we play host to the FIFA World Cup, as we play host to the world. Our doors are open, our paddles are up, our hearts are ready, our arms are up and welcome. We share our culture, but we want it reciprocated. We want you to be empowered to share who you are and where you come from. We all carry a story. We want to hear his story because we witnessed it. And he doesn't have to speak to share it. We watch how proud he plays. He's a winner everywhere. And it's going to be contagious to all of us. I want to thank you for having that open heart and mind, but vibrancy. You may not get goosebumps from my words, but you will at a moment today. I would like to thank the Whitecaps family. My hands, our community's hands go up to you for doing such a beautiful job in a moment of reconciliation. I look beyond that. I look at how we're coming together as family and uniting and doing it the good way. We are paddling together. We're speaking together. We are cheering together. I want to thank you for listening to my words. Once again, it's an honor to share just a little bit today on a little bit of what you're witnessing. And yet, like Blake said, you're not here to hear us, but you are here to witness this historic moment. And let's take it in as best we can. We will have a special presentation for Thomas momentarily, but Tamakwitsi Snachum, Chinkwamentomiap, Yuan Hothan Squalwin, Osion. Thank you.
We're talking about one of the most decorated soccer players of his generation.
More than 250 goals, 2 Champions League titles, a World Cup trophy to his name.
An unbelievable world-class player.
That's beautiful. Whitecaps, let's make history.
Well, the eyes of Major League Soccer, the eyes of the world on this room right now, for good reason. He's won 33 major titles in his career, 11 Bundesliga titles, 6 German Cups, 2 UEFA Champions League trophies, and of course a World Cup with his home country of Germany. He's one of football's most recognized and decorated players, and now will be joining Vancouver Whitecaps FC. Supporters, you ready? How does this work? Thomas! Thomas! Join me in welcoming Thomas Müller, everybody. He'll be joined here on stage by Vancouver Whitecaps FC head coach Jesper Sorensen, and of course, the Chief Executive Officer and Sporting Director Axel Schuster here as well. Give him a warm welcome, everybody. And at this moment, we'll take this time to welcome Wilson Williams back to the stage for a special presentation, if we could.
Hoi Chukio. Just like to call upon my relatives, my daughter, for this special presentation and welcome. We couldn't sit back without not only doing a welcome like our brothers and our family did at the airport yesterday, covering you. We want to extend that with our families from our Skoholtmish people. Just like to introduce Sonomot, Brad Baker, proud member, Squamish member, and board member of Soccer Canada. Introduce my daughter, Trelene, and Cults to Canaan, Aaron Bruce, from the Squamish Nation to do a presentation. And what we have for you today is a feather, an eagle feather. We call our Haitumeoch, our sacred lands up in the Ilaho Valley that has been passed down from Brad's family. And he couldn't hold back. He was calling me off the hook last night from Whistler. And he had it in his heart today to leave you with this. The eagle is a special spirit bird for our people and our families. And we wanted to leave you with this. Flying high. Bring that here. We've been waiting. And we also have a woven headband. You don't have to wear it today. But you'll have to share a selfie with me one time. It's done by Master Weaver Sam Seward from our Squamish people and elder. And we want to hold you up and extend that wingspan like our families did in Musqueam yesterday to formally welcome you. Osiam, Chinkamintomi.
We will, of course, be opening it up to the field. Gentlemen, I think you can have a seat. Thank you for coming up here. I'll get things going a little bit here. Axel, start us off, if you would. Tell us what today means for the club as a whole.
Yes, welcome everyone. Good morning, Vancouver. Guten Nachmittag nach Deutschland. I have to say this is obviously the greatest day since I have joined the club. I think it's one of the greatest days for everyone who is here way longer than me. It's a great time and a good time to be a Vancouver Whitecaps supporter. I think it's a good and great time to be a soccer supporter in Canada. And so I would say things are coming together. I also want to use this momentum to say thank you to everyone who has followed us, supported us, and believed in us since the first day I arrived in this club in January 2020. I always spoke about a vision to build something sustainable here, to build a team that is excitable, that is competing, that is going for a win in every single game. And I think today is a little bit of a moment where we also can look back and think that we have come far along this road. and it wouldn't have been possible with the support of everyone. And today is a day where we celebrate. And then the one thing I also want to say, we are only halfway through. For me, this is not the end. This is just somewhere in the middle of the road. There's way more to come from this club, and we will continue to do this. But today, it's the day that we also can take a short breath and say, this is great, this is a moment to enjoy, and the day where we say, welcome, Thomas Müller, willkommen, Thomas.
Hello. Hello, Vancouver. Okay, thank you.
These guys look great, don't they? Thomas is jet lagged, of course. Jesper got in at 2 a.m. after the Can-Champ final. But Jesper, you've had a fabulous season, and you get to add a gentleman of this repute in Thomas Müller. How excited are you about this edition?
No, of course, I'm very excited. If I weren't, I would be in the wrong business, I would say. No, it's great. I think since I've come to Vancouver, I really felt that there's a very good football vibe in the city, and we've done pretty well so far. And being able to attract a player like Thomas for us is just not something that you can plan for before you start. When I started out, and it just speaks into who we may are becoming, and also for us, it's extraordinary to be able to have a player in like Thomas, and not just because you're sitting next to me, but but of course
Sounds good.
It should be exciting for everybody, for the players, for us who works in the daily life in football and work with it every day to try to become better. Having a player in who's played all the games you can play in this sport, and hopefully we can inspire each other to become even better.
I think we had 30 days without rain. We're going to give Thomas Müller a true Vancouver welcome on the training pitch tomorrow, by all accounts. We apologize for that. It was supposed to be better than that. But we do need the rain, as an old guy like me will say often. How excited are you to get onto the pitch, though, Thomas, and meet the guys?
Yeah, first of all, I'm very happy to be here to get this chance. Thank you, Axel. Thank you, Jesper. We had great talks, and in the end, to be honest, I want to be on the pitch as soon as possible. That's why I'm here. The city is nice, yes, I know. And I heard about it. It's the best city in the world. You said it maybe 3 times in 1 minute, so I believe you. I believe you. But in the end, I'm here for playing soccer. I was used to playing football, now I'm playing soccer. and I will love it. I texted with some guys of the team. I watched the cup game yesterday in the airport a little bit, followed it when I was on the plane. So I'm into it. Yes. I want to get into it. I can be happy that I joined the group now maybe in the most interesting stage of the season.
Yeah, that's true.
So Jesper and the team did a great job, and we want to continue. I hope I will adapt very quickly. I don't know how many days I will need to get closer to the group, to get closer to the league. But I'm fit, and I want to go full.
We will do our best to interpret the space with the space interpreter here at today's news conference. So what we're going to do is 20 minutes of English questions, 20 minutes in German-ish, and then we'll finish with a photo op on stage right after the Q&A as well. We do ask, because there are so many of you, one question, folks, and then we have to move on. But we'll have the mics moving around the room to make sure that you don't get missed. So let's get things started, starting in English. And again, we'll have those microphones floating around so that you can ask your question. Please raise your hand, and we'll get things started. And Patrick Johnson over here on the left.
Thomas willkommen. Patrick Johnson from Vancouver Sun in the province. We've heard a lot from Axel about his story about how this came together from his perspective. But for you, I mean, you're leaving the only club you've ever known. You were looking at your future. You could have gone anywhere. Why did Vancouver? Why in the end is this the step? Why is this the direction you wanted to go?
Axel described everything perfectly, so I don't want to say anything different. It's not because he's sitting next to me. Maybe yes.
It is.
Now, to be honest, yeah, I played so many years at Bayern in Europe, and yeah, I'm very proud of this time. But for me, was time also a little bit for an adventure. But an adventure for me is only interesting when it's about having the chance to go for titles. And yeah, if you watch the Vancouver Whitecaps this season, and also the development in the last years, there is a chance, not only this year, also next year. And these two guys, yeah, showed me their ideas, their plans, and I felt quite comfortable from the beginning. And the second step was that Vancouver is already known in the whole world. That's maybe one of the best cities in the world. So, but that's the second part. My main part is the football, the soccer pitch. And I think the group, we have not only good players, they are very good people as well. And I'm looking forward to get something new, something fresh. I don't know, I don't experience yet. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to it.
Hi, Thomas. Thank you for taking my question. You've only played for one team your entire career. So just how do you stay motivated after winning almost everything there is to win in football, but coming to MLS? How do you stay motivated with a new team and a new chapter of your life and everything that comes with that?
Yeah, you answered your question by yourself. It's not about winning titles in the past, it's winning titles in the future. That's what motivates me. Or it's not about about the title, it's about the competition. Competition with your team against other teams, competition, your own competition against yourself, your own competition against your teammates to earn your spot. And I was always a competitive guy during my whole life, and my love is to play soccer, and I feel my body feels. Even in my stage of my career, too good to retire. So, yeah, you wish the same.
We certainly hope so, Thomas.
yeah, you will prove it. Maybe when we talk in 2 weeks, maybe you have different opinions. We will find out, and we will find ways to handle it. No, I'm very motivated, and yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Thomas, Ace Raymond with Global BC. I'm curious to know how you're feeling about this warm welcome that you've received over the last 24 hours, especially because you mentioned you might have been nervous upon leaving the only club you've known. How have you received this warm welcome by Vancouver?
Yeah, I appreciate it a lot. The warm welcome yesterday at the airport, the warm welcome today, and I hope for a very warm welcome on Sunday in the stadium. I know that a player with my career coming to Vancouver, creating a little bit of a hype, and we want to stay on the hype train as long as possible. So, dear supporters at home, come to the stadium. And give your best. We want to create something special for the Whitecaps this season and also for the city. I watched the documentary from 1979, Mr. Lenarduzzi. I saw you lifting the trophy, and what was going on in the city at this time, and then maybe we can recreate something new.
On this.
Hi. Alex Gongaruzik here with One Soccer. Thomas, welcome to Vancouver. Obviously, you've had semi-connections to Vancouver. We played with Alfonso, who came through this team and went over. You're coming at a great time for Canadian Soccer World Cup next year. Have you kind of been following the ascendancy, having had that chance to have that connection with Alfonso, and just what does it mean to be here at this moment where you can play a close role with the development of young Canadian players and play with some up-and-coming players of that sort?
To be honest, I just double-checked with Alfonso if I'm on the right track after these two guys yeah, they didn't convince me. We just had a chat. I think my feeling from the beginning was very good. So I double checked with Alfonso if the city is nice, if the people are nice, and yeah, he confirmed it. And the rest you said is right. It's very interesting to be in this league. Upcoming year, the World Cup. Vancouver is also a hosting city, so maybe the whole world is a little bit watching more and more to Vancouver as a football city. Yeah, and I want to take my part to grow it a little bit, but I'm not here to grow it. I'm here to perform, and with our performance, I want to help to grow it. So that's my approach.
Josh.
Hi, Thomas. Welcome to Vancouver. Josh Array of Area 51 Sports Network. We know that Jesper pitched to you his system and where you fit tactically. Just from your perspective, what made Jesper's system so right for you?
I don't think it's a good idea to talk about tactics and systems before we played. I'm long enough in this business. After every game and every result, the people think differently about it and about the interpretation. So we will figure out in the next weeks what is good for the team, what is good for me, and yeah, I think that's the way we do it.
Back on the list.
Hi, Isabella Zavarisi with CTV. Thomas, welcome. Did you get a chance to speak with other German players who have played in the MLS before, like Bastian and Torsten?
Yes. Yeah, I talked with Bastian. I talked the last couple of days with Florian Jungwirth. He's playing in San Jose and also here for the Whitecaps. And yeah, I have some great connections also to Marco Reus and Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting from New York. So some guys I met in the past were playing for Vancouver or even in the MLS. So I have good connections. But in the end, it's about my story. I will experience in the next couple of months and years, and yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
Back here, there you go, Hart.
Hi, Thomas. Har with Daily Hive Vancouver. This is arguably the biggest signing in Vancouver sports history. It doesn't happen every day. What does it mean to you to be a Vancouver Whitecap?
Yeah, to be honest, it feels for me, I'm very proud to be in that position with the warm welcome. It's a special day for me today to be here, to get to this journey. And I have the feeling, as I mentioned before with the documentary from 1979, if you get something big for this city and the people are very enthusiastic also for sports, then you can create really, really good things. And I want to take my part in this journey with Jesper and the team, and then we will see what's coming end of the season. But I'm very happy to be here, to be honest.
Back on the right side here.
Daniel Chalcraft, Zella Media. You've had a decorated career in the German Bundesliga, making 503 Bundesliga appearances across 17 seasons, scoring 150 goals. With Bayern, you've won 13 league titles, 6 DFB Pokals, and Champions League crowns in 2013 and 2020. And most recently, finished your time with your former team at this summer's club, a World Cup. But how do you plan to tailor your game so you can be effective in the MLS, since the style, pace, tempo, and quality of play and the players are much different than you're used to?
I have no idea. We will find out. We will find out. But that's the interesting thing about life. Huh? You have to prove it every day, especially in top sports leagues. I think I'll have it all, but we will find out if I can adapt to the league and to the teams. And yeah, but that's the interesting part. Thank you. But the numbers are quite impressive.
They really are. Back on the left somewhere, Karen.
Hi, Karen Larson. I'm with the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. You know, the turf at BC Place Stadium has been an issue to some international players who are, coming over to Vancouver and having to play on that during games. What are your thoughts on the turf at BC Place and having to play on that?
I grew up on the countryside, so we had a lot of cows there and grass, green grass. But when I was in the youth, we played also on the artificial grass on this turf. I have no problems with it. My knees are like knees from a 15-year-old guy, the doctor said. So the knees are not the problem. I think I would have no problem to adapt. And normally with this kind of turf, it's also a good thing for the passing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you can pass it quickly. I was not on the turf right now, but normally on artificial grass, to have nice combinations, quick combinations, it's sometimes better than a normal turf or a little bumpy turf. So, but we will find out.
I think we're going back row. Yeah.
Hi, Thomas. Lawrence Watt from the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. I saw on your video when you were on the plane boarding to come to Vancouver, you mentioned that you are missing the GOAT, Manuel Neuer. And it occurred to me that, you've essentially been at one company your whole career with the same colleagues and the same kind of lifestyle and culture. And I wondered, has anyone given you any suggestions when it comes to adapting to life in Vancouver? Did Alphonso Davies give you any advice?
Not really an advice. Yeah, everyone is talking about the beautiful nature, about, as Chief Wilson mentioned before, the open-minded people, the open-minded hearts here in Vancouver. Yeah, I'm here for 1 day. I will find out if it's right, but at the moment I have the feeling yes. And to be honest, my focus is to get as quick as possible to the team, get to know the people I'm living with day by day, and so yeah, I think there are no restrictions or any doubts that I will adapt to the city as well very quickly. I'm also a very open-minded and humble guy, so I think I will find friends very quickly.
Do you do any other farm animal noises? Because that goat was spectacular, by the way.
But that's the younger one. The older goat is.
Simon.
Simon Fide, Soccer Talk Vancouver. Thomas, I'd like to know your impressions of the team that you're joining in terms of the way that you've played. You probably watched them play, and certainly in recent games. You spoke of passing and movement. It's one of the strengths of this team. Just talk to me. What are the things that intrigue you, if not excite you, about the quality of this team and the kind of football that they play?
I think I don't want to talk about quality. I want to talk about playing style, and we play active, and that's what I loved all my career, to play active soccer, to have the foot on the gas and yeah, to control the game. In any stage of the game, you have to find different solutions. Sometimes maybe you need to sit back, but in the end, it's about getting to the opponent's goal, scoring goals. And if I watch the game and when I talk to Jasper, I think we were aligned and we think very similar about the game.
Gemma.
Thomas, I'm Gemma Carson-Smith with the Canadian Press. You've answered so many questions that I actually have questions for Axel and Jesper. Axel, can you talk a little bit about what this signing has done for the club in the last week, what kind of attention the club has received, and what the response from supporters has been like?
Yeah, I don't know if I can recall all of it, but I can tell you that there is a great buzz around the club since the moment we officially announced it. We had a record sale day in our fan shop here. We have never sold so many jerseys in such a short time. Our ticket sale for all the remaining home games in the regular season have spiked, and the game on the weekend will be sold out. The media interactions and also the social media followers and interactions have gone to numbers that we have never seen before, not even in the time where we were interacting with Alfonso. So yes, it's all great, and it's all a wonderful thing for everyone at this club. But I think, and I was speaking with Ryan Gold about it, we deserve it. This team deserves it. It's that we get this attention and that we have people looking at this club is only deserved because we are performing on a very, very high level since many, many years and months. In this year, at least, definitely, we have been in a Champions League final. We are in the top of the conference. We are on the run to win a fourth Canadian Championship in a row that no team ever did before. So I would say it's great, and we created this buzz, and it was also obviously partly intentional, but I think it's also and should be credit to what the team has done so far. And then it is always important for me, this signing was not about the buzz, the signing was about helping the team to have another player who is experienced in such situations. Everyone who is following the club and has followed the club last year knows that we got eliminated in a playoff run in 3 games. That was 1 inch, and it still hurts somehow because we won on aggregate, but we lost in the last game. So also to have this experience and have a leader on the pitch who went through such situations, such games, not this situation of losing, such games as well, yes, and can help us in those games. So all great, all positive, and all to be continued.
And Jesper, building off that question a little bit, can you talk about what Thomas adds to this team in terms of his playing style? And I know a lot of people in here are going to wonder whether he might have a chance of getting on the pitch on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out next couple of days. No, as Axel said, when we got into this, my first thought was obviously, what can we get from Thomas that we need? And we can get a lot, I think. Experience is one thing, but the quality of play, the football IQ, the way we play actually is quite similar to the way Thomas has played before. And, also, we also need the toughness in situations where we also need to get over a small hump. I think that the players have done unbelievable this season. I really have to say, and I can't give them enough credit. But I still think that this, should help us getting stronger every day on the pitch when we train. Thomas is known for, we can read it up again from the Bundesliga, all the credentials, but more than so, he's known for his work ethic and the way he behaves outside the pitch, the role model he is, and the competitiveness. And I think that will add to a team that's already very disciplined, well-structured, and a team that really wants to work hard. And I think that will just add on top of that with some extra quality and of course, what Thomas can bring in regards of all these things. So I think it's a great signing for us. It's great for the team because it must be also very exciting for young players, and not only young players but also players in general, to play with a player who's done what Thomas done in football and wants to continue, because this is also what it's about. It's about Thomas' desire to come and make a mark. You're not here for this, it's great, but it's to make a mark on the pitch, and that's what we want to see.
I should have paid more attention during the family reunions on the German side of my family for this very moment, but I will do my best, and we are, of course, welcome the world here, so in Deutsch going forward here. Any questions?
Hallo, Christian Falk von Bild. Thomas, waren sehr viele sportliche Fragen von den englischen Kollegen. Deshalb jetzt erstmal was Privates. Vielleicht ist dir schon aufgefallen, es ist ein Caterer hier, das ist die Amelie aus München, geborene Münchnerin. Und du bist jetzt weit, weit weg von zu Hause und bist ja ein sehr, sehr großer Leberkäse-Liebhaber. Und da wollte ich dich fragen, wie wichtig und wie erfreulich ist es für dich, dass es hier selbstgemachten bayerischen Leberkäse gibt? Und ich habe da so einen kleinen hergerichtet, so eine kleine Leberkassemmel.
Habe ich gerade schon einen.
Hast du schon getestet?
Ja.
Dann gib mal bitte dein Urteil ab.
Nee, wunderbar. Also es ist wirklich gut zu wissen, dass man auch in Vancouver bayerische Spezialitäten genießen kann. Man muss dazu sagen, die bayerische Küche ist jetzt nicht unbedingt für den Leistungssport kreiert worden, zumindest nicht für den modernen. Und trotzdem kann man es immer mal wieder genießen. Und deswegen bin ich froh, dass ich auch hier eine Anlaufstelle habe und nicht extra dann von Deutschland was schicken lassen muss. Nee, wirklich sehr gut. Wo ist die Amelie? Danke.
Philipp Hinze von Sky. Servus Thomas, hier auf der Linken von dir aus. Hi. Wie geht's Körper und Geist nach 9,5 Stunden Flug, 9 Stunden Zeitverschiebung und dieser unglaublichen Begrüßung gestern? Geht der Daumen von dir aus jetzt schon mal Richtung 12 Uhr bezüglich Sonntag? Und Frage an Axel Schuster. Herr Schuster, wie anspruchsvoll war es unterm Strich, Thomas Müller wirklich hier nach Vancouver zu holen?
Also mir geht's gut. Ich muss dazu sagen, ich bin, was Zeitverschiebungen betrifft und Jetlag, eigentlich nicht so anfällig. Ich bin natürlich auch sehr diszipliniert und würde auch in dem Fall behaupten, eher clever unterwegs. Also es gibt ja die Menschen dann, die im Flieger 9,5 Stunden schlafen, obwohl es in der Zeit, in der sie ankommen, gerade eigentlich mitten am Tag ist. Dann wird es natürlich schwierig, dann nachts zu schlafen. Aber meine ganzen Schlaftracking-Systeme, die haben mir heute einen guten Schlaf attestiert. Somit bin ich ready to go in den nächsten Tagen.
Back on the right side here. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Pardon me. That's my German not coming in handy.
Yeah. Ja, ich würde sagen, nicht übermäßig kompliziert und trotzdem natürlich, wie man es bei dem Profil des Spielers erwarten würde, auch anspruchsvoll trotzdem, weil ich glaube, Entschuldigung,
aber mit mir war es nicht anspruchsvoll, oder? Mehr mit der Struktur.
Mehr mit der Struktur. Nein, also ich würde sagen, und das ist das Wichtige, und das habe ich auch schon oft gesagt, ihn von unserem Projekt zu überzeugen und die rein sportliche Diskussion, die war sehr, sehr angenehm und ich glaube, da waren wir uns sofort einig. Und dann mussten wir natürlich auch mit Respekt auf seine Persönlichkeit und den Marktwert, den er hat, ein paar, ich würde sagen mal, gute Lösungen einfallen lassen, auch mit der Liga, das dann auf dem Papier und einen Vertrag zu formen. Und das hat dann ein bisschen Zeit gedauert, länger gedauert, als ich halt gehofft hatte, aber wir haben es ja hingekriegt.
Andreas Büttner, ARD Tagesschau. Thomas, du hast ja gestern vor dem Abflug gesagt, du bist ein bisschen nervös, so nach 25 Jahren zum ersten Mal wieder ein neues Team. Wie ist deine Gefühlslage jetzt, wenn du jetzt hier bist? Bist du immer noch nervös oder bist du jetzt ein bisschen entspannter? Wird es jetzt alles ein bisschen realer für dich?
Ja, grundsätzlich bin ich schon tatsächlich ein bisschen entspannt. Also an sich nervös ist so ganz leicht negativ belegt, das war es gar nicht, war eher so gespannte Vorfreude, aber natürlich weiß man nie genau und das wird dann morgen das erste Mal der Fall sein, wenn du das erste Mal auf deine Mannschaft triffst, auf dem Trainingsplatz. Wie kannst du dich eingewöhnen, wie schnell geht's? Du weißt nicht, was dich erwartet. Aktuell befinden wir uns noch in der Theorie. Aber klar, ich sag mal, die Begrüßung, das war bisher wirklich wunderbar. Nicht, dass ich es nicht erwartet hätte, es war genau so auch angekündigt, dass die Menschen hier wirklich super offen, super warmherzig sind und dass sich die ganze Stadt auch schon freut. Kann ich auch verstehen, also ich war auch mal Fußballfan und wenn dann in deinem Club, wenn sich richtig was rührt, wenn da auch ein großer Name kommt, dann ist auch völlig normal, dass dann alle so ein bisschen aus dem Häuschen sind und diesen Hype wollen wir natürlich auch mitnehmen. Das ist auch gar nichts Negatives und das einfach fortführen und deswegen fühle ich mich bisher sehr, sehr willkommen und will mich schnell einleben und dann meinen Teil beitragen, um da auch das Vertrauen auch zurückzugeben.
The back, I believe.
Ja, hi. Thomas, hier ist der Max Hau von der Deutschen Presseagentur. Grüß dich.
du warst meines Wissens noch nie länger im Ausland alleine, außer jetzt bei Weltmeisterschaften und sonstiges. Warst du schon mal in Kanada überhaupt davor oder ist das erste Mal in Kanada?
Das erste Mal in Kanada, ja.
Okay.
Ja.
Was glaubst du, sind so die größten Herausforderungen, wenn es nur darum geht, jetzt alleine außerhalb des gewohnten Umfelds zu leben? Also jetzt mal abseits des Platzes.
Also erstens mal bin ich ja schon groß. Also ich komme schon zurecht. Ich weiß, wie man einigermaßen gut durchs Leben kommt. Ich weiß sogar, wie man Staubsaugt und eine Wohnung sauber macht. Also das ist alles möglich. Und am Ende weiß ich aber auch, dass das Wichtige in meinem täglichen Ablauf immer am Trainingsgelände oder auf dem Spielfeld stattfindet. Und alles andere, das macht man sich dann so, dass es halt passt. Aber am Ende sind es die Menschen, die Begegnungen mit den Menschen. Ich war schon immer in meinem Leben sehr neugierig und habe es immer geliebt, auch mit Menschen nicht nur zu arbeiten, sondern auch Zeit zu verbringen. Und deswegen fühle ich da überhaupt nichts Fremdes, sondern ich werde mich sehr schnell hier heimisch fühlen, denke ich. Also ja, gib mir noch eine Sekunde. Ah ja, jetzt ist es schon soweit. Nee, ich fühle mich wirklich wohl. Hab das Gefühl, wirklich da eine sehr, sehr gute Entscheidung auch getroffen zu haben und bisher bestätigt sich das zu 100%.
Eine Frage an Axel Schuster. Im Westen habt ihr jetzt den Müller, im Osten gibt es den Messi. Gibt es eigentlich von diesen Namen noch viel Größeres? Kannst du es noch ein bisschen einordnen, was diese Unterschrift von Thomas Müller auch für die ganze Liga bedeutet?
Ja, ich glaube, ich bin ja hierher gekommen vor 5,5 Jahren und habe mich dann auch erst einfinden müssen und ich bin ich sage jetzt mal, nachdem Corona mal rum war und man mal wieder richtig reisen konnte, bin ich einer der größten Werbebotschafter dieser Liga. Ich finde, es ist eine hervorragende Liga und ich kann es eigentlich nur jedem empfehlen, hierher zu kommen. Die Stadien sind großartig, der Wettbewerb ist gut, die Versorgung und das Umfeld für die Spieler ist halt großartig. Deswegen glaube ich, ist es auch ein Ausrufezeichen für andere Spieler, die Liga wirklich in Erwägung zu ziehen und hierher zu kommen. Ich glaube, wenn Thomas sich hier wohlfühlt und darüber spricht, ist das nur großartig für die Liga und das ist dann auch großartig, wenn das andere internationale Stars machen. Und für uns war und ist Thomas der viel bessere Fit aus ganz vielen Gründen und das wollen wir dann auch beweisen in den nächsten Wochen und Monaten und Jahren. Und wir haben hier eine sehr große deutsche Bevölkerungsgruppe auch mit fast 300.000 Leuten und die haben auch schon sehr, sehr zahlreich den Verein kontaktiert und sind alle super begeistert. Deswegen würde ich sagen, ist er dann der Star in Kanada. Und wir vergleichen uns gar nicht so West und Ost. Wir sehen uns als ein kanadischer Club und an der Westküste und andere an der Ostküste sollen machen, was sie für richtig halten.
On the left side here.
Thomas, du musstest dich noch nie auf eine neue Liga vorbereiten. Kannst du sagen, wie du dich inhaltlich vielleicht auf die Major League Soccer vorbereitet hast und wie gefällt dir dein Spitzname vom Club, die Ultimate Raumdeuter?
Ja, grundsätzlich, ich dachte eigentlich, Raumdeuter allein reicht schon. Oder gibt es da noch mehrere, dass da ein Ultimate braucht? Ich habe das ja tatsächlich mal anfangs meiner Karriere über mich selbst gesagt, um mich zu beschreiben, weil damals waren die Journalisten, da hatte ich noch nicht so viele Jahre gespielt und die Journalisten konnten meine Spielweise und vor allem den Erfolg meines Spiels nicht wirklich einordnen, Schrägstrich nachvollziehen oder sogar glauben, warum das dann jetzt alles so funktioniert, habe ich ihnen versucht zu erklären mit einer kleinen Metapher, was denn meine Stärken des Spiels sind und ja, ich habe mein Spiel, ich als Raumdeuter natürlich auch weiter adaptiert, meine ganze Karriere lang habe ich es immer gut geschafft, mich auf meine Umfelder relativ schnell einzustellen. Meine Mannschaften, auch wenn ich immer bei Bayern geblieben bin, meine Mitspieler haben sich verändert. Der Spielstil des Fußballs hat sich verändert und ich habe immer wieder meine Nischen gefunden, wichtig für Teams zu sein. Und darum geht es eigentlich und deswegen habe ich auch, glaube ich, überhaupt keine Sorge, mich anpassen zu können, egal was die Liga erfordert. Jesper hat mir schon viele Infos gegeben, dass es tatsächlich eine sehr, sehr interessante Liga ist. Nicht nur, weil jetzt alles neu ist für mich, sondern weil du wirklich auch innerhalb der Liga so viele unterschiedliche Spielstile hast, auf die du triffst. Die Liga ist nicht wirklich mit einem Stil gebrandet. Ja, das ist jetzt hier der italienische Fußball oder der deutsche und der ist so und so, sondern jede Mannschaft hat ihren eigenen Style und dementsprechend muss man sich auch immer wieder anpassen. Aber gerade diese Anpassungsfähigkeit hat mir normalerweise immer geholfen. Also vielleicht macht man Ultimate Chameleon Raumdeuter draus oder irgendwie sowas. Aber das muss ich natürlich erst noch beweisen, dass ich das dann auch hier kann.
Few more on the side, yeah.
Was würdest du denn sagen, was ist so dein persönliches Ziel so für die nächsten Monate? Was willst du erreichen? Wo ist die Messlatte, wo du sagst, dann ist das Projekt Thomas Müller in Vancouver erfolgreich? Sind das Tore, sind das Spiele?
Meinst du die Messlatte nach außen oder die Messlatte nach innen?
Für dich selbst, dass du auch sagst, das will ich erreichen. Ist das nur der Titel oder sagst du auch, oder einfach diesen
Für
Verein
mich ist die Messlatte, dass ich das Gefühl haben muss, wenn ich zu Hause vor dem Spiegel stehe, dass ich das Gefühl habe, dass ich meinem Team geholfen habe. Dass die Mannschaft von mir profitiert, dass der Club von mir profitiert, dass genau das eintritt, was die Leute auch erwartet haben. Gut, jetzt weiß ich natürlich nicht, was die Leute erwarten, ob die einfach nur Numbers erwarten. Ich denke, wenn ich auf dem Spielfeld stehe und das einbringen kann, was ich glaube zu können, dann werden da auch Numbers rauskommen. Aber ich habe noch nie für Numbers gespielt, sondern um Spiele zu gewinnen und um wichtig für meine Teamkameraden zu sein und am Ende auch für den gesamten Club auch die Verantwortung zu übernehmen, Rechnung zu tragen, auch in die erste Reihe zu gehen und Verständnis auch zu haben, okay, worum geht es hier eigentlich? Es geht natürlich auch um Dinge, die neben dem Platz stattfinden. Also wir spielen zwar Fußball, aber wir haben natürlich trotzdem auch noch ein Business zu erledigen. Es gibt Dinge, die sind logischerweise für den Verein auch wichtig. Auch für mich selbst ist es wichtig, dass wir unsere Fanbase weiterentwickeln. Ich bin gerne Teil auch des Projekts eben, dass das Ganze alles, dass das wächst, dass die Whitecaps Community immer größer wird. Das ist ja auch für mich super spannend, an einem Projekt mit dabei zu sein, wo du wirklich eine ganz klare Tendenz auch nach oben hast und du weißt gar nicht, wo ist denn jetzt der Stop. Natürlich ist es auch interessant, dass ich in eine Mannschaft reinkomme und in einen Club, der jetzt seit eben 1979 damals ja die North American Soccer League und jetzt aber die MLS, da hat sich ja die Ligastruktur immer mal wieder verändert, aber dass wir eben auch Historisches schaffen können und ich das Glück habe, dass das Team schon so gut vorgearbeitet hat, dass ich jetzt auch in dieser Phase der Saison überhaupt davon sprechen kann, um Titel mitspielen zu können. Das ist die Arbeit des Clubs, die Arbeit von Jesper und vor allem des Teams und darum geht es mir. Meinen Teil beitragen, wie auch immer der dann gemessen wird, die Standards, die Messlatten, das macht jeder individuell. Aber ja, für mich geht es darum, ich selbst zu sein, das war ich immer und das werde ich auch hier sein.
Okay, two more.
Ja, Thomas, ich bin's nochmal, der Max hier. Es gab eine Anfrage aus Australien. In Deutschland haben zumindest viele Leute damit gerechnet, dass du bei LAFC landen könntest, wenn es nach Nordamerika geht. Jetzt ist es Vancouver geworden. Wie viele Clubs haben sich denn bei dir gemeldet? Hast du da einen Überblick, wie viel tatsächlich Interesse an deiner Verpflichtung hatten?
Ich weiß nicht genau, wie viel das Management vorher schon weggefiltert hat. Aber klar, haben sich Clubs gemeldet. Aber für mich war auch klar, wenn ich nochmal was mache, dann muss es in allen Bereichen auch Sinn ergeben und zu mir passen. Und ich glaube, dass ich was gefunden habe mit Vancouver und den Whitecaps, was, wie gesagt, wir sind in der Theorie, was in der Theorie extrem gut zu mir passt. Der Hype ist nicht nur bei den Fans, den habe ich selbst auch. Ich glaube, das kann super werden, aber wir wären ja auch idiotisch, wenn wir nicht hier sitzen würden und hier sitzen und glauben würden, das wird nicht passen. Ich freue mich einfach drauf. Aber ich bin mir sicher, es passt. Also, du bist eingeladen, falls es gut wird.
And finally, in the corner here.
Grüß dich, Thomas, ich bin die Amelie.
Hi, Amelie. Servus, hi.
Hi. Also erstmal wollte ich sagen, dass es mir eine Ehre ist und eine Herzensache für mich, dass ich das machen durfte für dich. Ich bin jetzt seit 10 Jahren da und ich glaube, wir beide wissen, was die geilste Stadt der Welt ist. Aber diese kommt dem Ganzen ganz sehr nahe und vielleicht bleibst du auch hängen, so wie ich. Ich wollte auch sagen, wir machen auch leichtere Küche, nicht nur bayerisches Essen. Und ja, ich wollte dir nur sagen, dass in Vancouver wir haben eine große deutsche Community, die ist sehr eng und wir machen viel zusammen. Wir gehen auf die Weihnachtsmärkte, auf die Oktoberfeste und solche Sachen. Also du bist natürlich herzlich eingeladen, falls du da mal mitmachst. Und jetzt, ich muss auch eine Frage stellen, habe ich gehört. Ich würde gerne wissen, was dein Lieblingsessen ist.
Ja, da muss ich dich enttäuschen. Ich bin kein Lieblingsguy. Ich bin tatsächlich, es gibt so viele Dinge im Leben, das ist nicht nur bei den Menschen, sondern auch beim Essen oder auch generell so viele schöne Dinge. Alles hat immer zwei Seiten und deswegen bin ich nie der sagt, okay, nur das oder nur das, sondern ich gehe da sehr, sehr offen durchs Leben. Aber dein Leberkäse war sehr gut.
Amazing, everybody. Thank you so much for all your participation here and fabulous attendance. We'll move to our photo ops ahead with Axel and Jesper joining Thomas with his new kit now as well, and let you have a look at that. So, Nathan?
No, it's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Thomas Müller, the latest addition for Vancouver Whitecaps FC. That concludes our media conference presented by TELUS. We thank everyone watching at home, around the world, all of you in attendance, and our presenting partner, TELUS, for supporting such a momentous day for the Whitecaps. Thank you so much, and we'll see you Sunday versus Houston at BC Place. Thomas, we'll see you there too.